To the 759 channel today. We were talking about what makes life easier. And life doesn't become easier by wishing life was easier. In fact, you should not even ask for life to become easier because that's never going to happen. The hurdles and obstacles that are set for your journey, for you to become the best version of yourself, are always and already going to be there no matter what you do. Oh, a B. But what does happen is you become better. So what you should be asking, or what you should be striving for, is to become tougher. Don't ask for life to become easier. Ask to become more tough, more capable, more competent, more stable, more withstanding. Because the more you are able to withstand things, we're talking about people, we're talking about things, we're talking about work, we're talking about just everyday life, bills, family. There are so many things that make life more challenging. And the only way to overcome those challenges is to be prepared for the challenges. Get me? How do you become prepared for the challenges? You have to, first and foremost, recognize the patterns as to how you respond to the challenges. Do you get mad? Do you get upset? Are you impatient? Once you recognize those things, how you respond to the challenges, you can start putting into practice how the best version of yourself would respond. It's something I'm working on still. I'm not perfect. I think a lot of people, this message will resonate with a lot of people. But it's about knowing that you need to improve. Because if you think you're already good enough and there's no room for improvement, then there's a problem. Did you go on a run? Forward dish. Yes, I just finished my run. Now I'm walking back home. I usually run 1 mile one way and then I walk the other mile back just so I can live stream. But today I'm talking about, just heard a lizard or something over there. Today I'm talking about life becoming easier. What's up, brother? How you doing? Not wishing life to be easier, because that's what a lot of people do. I wish life was easier. But what they fail to realize is that life is always going to be challenging. Yo, you did 5 miles today? That's what's up. Woo, you a beast. But life is always going to be challenging. What we need to strive for or ask for and try to improve is ourselves. So instead of saying, I wish life was more easy, we need to say, I wish I was more tough. I wish I was more competent. I wish I was more confident. I wish I was more capable. I wish I was more mentally prepared. I wish, etc. So we got to focus on improving ourselves so that life becomes easier. And life won't become easier just by wishing it'll become easier. And that's the message of today. How life becomes easier when you become tougher. It's that simple. I'm glad that there are people out there running. Yeah. I'm glad as well, because health is wealth. It's one of the 7 key areas of life. You got mental, physical, spiritual, relational, social, career, financial. But that physical component, if your physical ain't ready, you can't take care of nobody else. So that's what I'm trying to, spread the word of, or on, is getting all those 7 key areas of life up to par. Somebody need help with their budgeting. Somebody need help with how to set career goals. Somebody need help with, spiritual goals, relational goals. That was a weird sound coming from that bird. But, 7 key areas of life, 5 components to SMART goals, 9 components to the cheat code to manifestation. That's where you get the 759. There go that bird. That was crazy. But it's all about life becomes easier when, and everything that I said. A lot of people expect people to change. People won't change until you change. When they see you trying to make a difference, when they see you trying to, make way, they'll adjust. You yell at somebody yelling at you, instead of yelling back, just try to stay calm and see how they respond to your calmness. What's something you thought was impossible but still pushed through? Living in Los Angeles? I didn't know I could do this for real. I'm not from here. I'm from Akron, Ohio. And on my way here, I was like, if it doesn't work out, I'll move back in a month. If it doesn't work out, I can always move to and then fill in the blank, like a backup plan. So moving to Los Angeles and living in Los Angeles, one of the things that I thought was impossible, but now, if you don't know, I've been living here since 2013. So it's been 12 years since I've been in Los Angeles. And like I said, I thought it was going to be a week or a month. And not only that, I'm working in city government in a pretty effective position. And, every day I'm so happy and grateful that I'm in the position I'm in and I have the job that I have. I say other things. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have good health, strength, knowledge, wisdom, beauty, keen discernment, patience, confidence, talent, skill, courage, leadership, youth, control, creativity, competence, and I go on. Transportation, shelter, clothing, da-da-da-da-da. I go on and on and on. All the things that I'm grateful for every single morning. Because one of the components of the cheat code to manifestation is gratitude. If you show gratitude every day, watch how many more things will come to your life that you will be grateful for. I say I'm so happy and grateful now that great things will happen to me today. I'm so happy and grateful that great things will happen to me today. What's up, Dingy Blonde? For students, forward-ish. I'm actually a high school. Oh, you're in high school. And you inspire me? Wow. Hey, that means a lot. I'm just here to spread the message. I'm just the messenger. But for you to be inspired, I appreciate that. I've accomplished a lot while I was here in LA. From music. I used to even sell cars at one point. I used to throw shows. I was at one point in time a photographer. I was an actor. But overall, in everything that I've done, I realized there was a common denominator or a common factor, whatever. And those are the cheat code to manifestation components. Vision. I had the vision. I had patience. I had a passion for it. I was focused. I took action. I really believed that it was possible. I was confident in myself. I was consistent with the vision and with the plan. I'm leaving out. Oh, and I was grateful. That's right. All right, my man. Have a good one. So those were the things that were the common denominators in all of the things that I've done, is just being mindful that anything is possible. And the confidence in myself took me to that next level. But with that, as always, we got to thank y'all for being here, because you could have been anywhere else on the internet, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Don't forget to like this video. Please like this video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know the drill, all that good stuff, so you don't miss out on future content, and because it helps out with the algorithm. Today is Monday. We will be doing a live stream today, I believe at 6:30. So be on the lookout for that later on. I'm going to bring out the whiteboard. That's right. I'm bringing out the whiteboard for y'all. But as always, until next time, beautiful people, thank you for joining. Peace out. That's right. A positive outlook creates a positive result. Talk that stuff. All right, y'all. Take care.